Hi everyone, my name's Emma and I'm here on behalf of Starting Blocks, which is part of the Australian Children's Education and Care Quality Authority. A little bit about me, I'm mum to a very busy 2.5-year-old with number 2 on the way in just a few weeks, so I apologise if I'm a bit distracted, baby is kicking up a storm today. I know how overwhelming it can be with all the information floating out there for parents about what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. But today we're talking about the importance of the first 5 years in your child's life and some simple things that you can do at home to support their children's learning and development. And the great news is that a lot of these things you're probably already doing. So scientists have found that children's brains go through a really rapid growth in their early years. They're learning and absorbing so much more than at any other time in their life. And we know that quality education and care can make a significant difference in improving their well-being and their future outcomes, so health, education and employment later in life as well. Now, the Starting Blocks website is a really great resource for parents. A lot of you would already know that you can use it to search for quality rated childcare centres across Australia. There's also a whole section for parents with information and suggestions on how you can support your children's learning and development at home, and that's whether they're in care or not. Now, every child is different and develops at their own pace, so you do need to choose activities that are appropriate for your child, both according to their age and their interests. So what type of learning activities are we talking about? The first group is all about getting active, so these are the activities around physical development. So these could include things like going to the playground where they play on the equipment, run around on the grass, jump over puddles, crawl around, collect gum nuts. They'll get dirty, but that's okay. A really great rainy day idea could be to make an obstacle course inside with pillows and sheets and chairs, and you could explore it with them climbing through the tunnels. Blowing bubbles is always a hit, but what about on a windy day? You can let them blow the bubbles up really high and guess where they're going to go. And even the littlest babies love to play during their nappy change, so blowing on their belly, playing peekaboo, making funny sounds. The next category of activities are ones that make you work it out or problem solve. So these could be things like going for a walk around the neighbourhood and counting all the different mailboxes on the way, looking at the numbers that are on them, what numbers on yours, what shapes and sizes are they. Shadow play is also fun at night with a torch on the bedroom wall. We play this at the beach on the weekend, chasing our shadow selves around. And also everyday activities, which are great learning activities. So next time you're at the shops, get your child to help you count the money when you're paying for things. The third category is all about getting out and about. So this is really good for you as well as for them exploring your world. So you could go to the park, feed the ducks, count them, ask questions, what colour are they, what are their names? You could go shopping together, ask them what they'd like to buy at the supermarket, or maybe ask them to go and find the carrots or the corn for you. The fourth group of activities is all about wordplay, so building language and literacy. Children love stories, so an easy one that you're probably already doing is a story at bedtime. Or maybe you can get them to tell you a story about their day. For some reason at the moment my son's stories always involve a motorbike, a robot and a monster, usually all three. Or you can play with sounds that will help them remember what different things sound like a phone ring or a doorbell. Number 5, these are the activities about getting ready for the day, so building those routines. Everyday routines are great learning opportunities, whether it's packing the bag before childcare or a day out, or letting them brush their teeth themselves and get themselves dressed. You just have to be prepared for some very interesting outfit choices. And then the 6th group, these are activities that promote growing and creating, really connecting with the world around you. They're really lovely activities. So these could be things like cooking together, letting your children help and explaining in detail what you're doing. Now we're putting it in the pot, we're pouring this in. Baking and decorating cupcakes is always a winner in our house. Or maybe you have a veggie or a herb garden. You can explain the processes involved, like watering and leaving them to grow in the sun. A great suggestion in here is using sunflower seeds. They grow really quickly and it's really fun to watch them go from seed to sprout to a big, beautiful flower. It's amazing how connected with nature even the littlest ones are. And helping around the house can be really great for development. Giving your child an important job that's their responsibility helps them to develop that sense of responsibility and feel like they're contributing. So these are just a couple of ideas. There are lots more on the Starting Blocks website, www.startingblocks.gov.au. Or maybe you have some really great ideas of activities that your family loves at home. So we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Add them in and share them. And as always, if you found this video helpful, feel free to share it with your family and your friends. Grandparents love the tips as well. And we'll be back with another interesting topic next month. So please stay tuned.